know what happened. I tried to go live and then it just wasn't doing anything. It was just showing a black screen, which is weird. But I think now we're live, so yeah, that's good. But anyway, I started draining this tank here. Which, by the way, we can also start with these. Why is that not draining now? I do not know. It's so warm today. Very warm. Hey CJO, how are you doing? Don't forget to hit the like button and stuff, but I can't even describe how warm it is. It is insanely warm. 35 degrees Celsius. But it's just different. In the Netherlands it hits different. 35 degrees here, you can compare that to like 45 in a different country. I'm not even kidding you. It's crazy. Hey Matt, how you doing? It is so warm. I don't know how it's with you, but here it's insane. But I need to do some maintenance and stuff, because we have some issues with this Discus tank. I really don't know what's going on. But now even the female stopped eating, which is really strange. Like, that should not be happening. And also, I don't think I'm not gonna clean too much today because it's just too warm. But I just need to do this Discus tank, otherwise I feel they're both gonna die. Like, actually. So yeah, I'm definitely, because the female is just not looking. I don't know what's wrong with it. I've had enough of Discus. They're just problem fish, really. They just create problems. It's never just simple, you know? And the fact that they're expensive, that also, of course, has a big effect. Because it's not one of those fish that you just, I just buy and then if they die, they die. No, it's like, if you buy them, you do not want them to die. Why is it so warm? Literally, I just had a shower after work and now we're getting back to this. We got 32 people in here, I don't believe that. Well, you guys better hit the like button. Otherwise I don't believe there's 32 people here. If we don't get 32 likes immediately, then it's not 32 real people. That's kinda how it works. Which one? This one. Let's start filling this tank up. Ugh. think I'll buy some Daphnia. Nice. 30 degrees. What's the problem with it? I don't know. I've given up. Well, I haven't given up, but I'm close to giving up. The female now is like that and not eating. Like, why? That's why I'm going to do 150% water change. Like, change a bunch of the water. Make sure it's just 100% fresh. You know what? I'm even going to take this cone out. There's no point having that in there, because I'm not doing anything with that. So I'm going to clean that off, let it dry. So if there's any bacteria on it, that dies off. Because I don't know. Let me just put this outside. 55 people now. Okay. Still no likes though. But you know. Ugh. Alright, let me check the temperature. Yeah. 54 people, 7 likes. Hit the like button, you guys. At least this pair is doing good. I don't know what it is with this other pair. It's just, I don't know. Don't know what it is. Also, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to clean this outside. I don't know if you can still hear me. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't. This sponge field's pretty dirty. Alright. Well, that's that filter cleaned. Gave that like a good clean, you know. 60 people in here. Hello, Hazza. Hello, Pete. How you doing? 60 people in here, but only 9 likes. 79 people. Hit the like button, you guys, and subscribe as well. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely subscribe. You're missing out. If 79 people of you are now subscribed, that'd be great. Yeah, subscribe, I guess. And hit the like button. Double tap your screen. Let's see if we can get this Discus tank nice and clean. That actually rhymes. That does rhyme. But yeah, they really need to start eating. Because if they're not going to eat, well then it's not going to be great, is it? At least that's how I see it. Okay. At least we're giving a good old clean now. So that's good. 83 people. Nova, hello. How you doing? 11 likes. 87 people now. Okay. Alright. Sure, whatever. You know, 87 people, alright. Hit the like and subscribe button, I guess. What else should I say? Right, let's get this back in. Gonna keep this going. Yeah. Say hi in the chat as well if you want. It's always cool to see new people joining in the chat. I mean, it's cool to see old people as well. Alright, so... Okay, the RO water. I have RO water, but my pump's not really working. Semtha, hello, how you doing? Show some more, I will. Sakalu, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Crystal Rose, how you doing? Nice to see you. I heard garlic helps increase appetite for fish. Yeah, but the food, I think the food I already give has garlic in it. So, yeah. Jess Knox, how are you doing? Nice to see you new. Awesome. Definitely subscribe if you want. Morph Game, how are you doing? Do you have an RO system? I do. Shrimp breeder in the UK, nice. Yeah, I do have an RO system there, and that then goes into there. But my pump, I have a pump in here, but that pump is not working. So I don't know what to do. Show more fish. I have all these fish. I have a bunch of fish, so I can show more fish for sure. These are quite cool too. Ember tetras, Fracata's rainbow fish, my discus fish. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to clean this tank then, or maybe I'll drain a little bit out. I am from the Netherlands. From the Netherlands. Yeah. Anyway, alright, let me drain this out. But yeah, if you're new, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Whatever you want to do. Become a member if you want to, if you've been watching for a while and been considering it. Do that. We're at 14 likes, even though we got 87 people in here, so I'm sure we can get some more likes, can't we? Can we get some more? No. Alright. I think we're just going to focus on this rack here today. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to be doing. And also like cleaning the filters. Because that hasn't been done for a while, it just needs doing. That's just the matter of a fact. Alright. So I'm going to take the filter out. There we go. And we'll use our sponge to clean the glass, because that's also needed a little bit. Dee 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 dee. Alright, let me check the chat. 76 people, alright. Aruba. Okay. Discus are beautiful, true. But they can be quite tricky. Why is it not draining? Why is it not draining? I don't know why it's not draining. But okay. Alright, let me get this. Let me check down here. Alright. Hey Niels, how you doing? How you doing? Nice to see you. Hit the like and subscribe button. Okay, but why is it not draining? Can somebody tell me? I don't know. Okay, whatever. I am sweating here, by the way. Why is it so warm? I'm not going to do much more than these tanks. I'm just going to do these tanks real quick. After that I've had enough. Because it's too warm to be working in here. It just seriously is. Super duper warm. Alright, I don't know why it's not draining out. That seems a little strange, I shall say. But we'll see. We'll see. Hey Ricardo, how you doing? It is hot, like hot, hot. Goberian Chloe, hello. How's the one Discus doing? Still around? Well, yeah, but now the female has also stopped eating. I don't get it. This is the male. The female now is like acting weird and not eating and just being strange. I don't get it anymore. I don't understand. So yeah, we got 82 people in here. How have we got 82 people in here? If everyone now would just subscribe and like, that would be amazing. But I know people won't do it because, I don't know, they just don't. I'm gonna clean this real quick at the sink, because why not? Oh, let's do cold water so I can cool down a little bit. It is just so warm. 35 it says. And the thing is, we don't have air conditioning here. You know, people in the US or whatever, they all have air conditioning in their homes. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people do. But we don't. We live and survive without. Alright. I can't see the chat from here, by the way. There's probably still a lot of people in here or not. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Share the live if you want. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. We have 6 months left, actually exactly half a year now, to reach that goal. So yeah. Because if we're done, well, then, well, I don't know. Big problems otherwise. We will have big problems. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Alright, I think that's about good. Let's give this one last rinse off. And I think we should be good for this filter. Here we go. Alright, what's happening in the chat? 83 people still. Okay. 19 likes, so we still got a lot of people. I'll read the chat in a little bit. Well, actually, I'll do that now because I need to get that out. So let me read the chat, see what's going on. Let's see. I just got into fish and find Discus really interesting. They are interesting. Not the easiest fish though. I do have a video about them. So if you just got into fish keeping, I would recommend first doing angelfish actually. But yeah, check out the video on my channel. Bit too big for my aquarium, yeah. Hello Jordan. Fish keeping is great, for sure. Saltwater fish keeping is probably the most expensive hobbies I've ever had. Yeah, saltwater is a whole nother world. My water is a little hard, so I think I'd struggle trying to make my water low enough for Discus. To be honest, I never really worry about my water parameters for Discus. Like, I have very hard water and like a pH of 8, and the Discus do fine. Hello, Eddie. I'm about to go out and buy a blue gourami for my shrimp tank. Should I? Yeah, definitely. Unless, if you just want a shrimp tank, then you can also just keep shrimp. Saltwater expensive and a lot of monitoring needed. Yes, daily monitoring, yeah. Hello, Bionic Reaper. Dragonfish? No, these are Discus. I'll check out the Discus vid. Okay, awesome. Really Discus? Okay, 8. Wow, didn't know that. Mine's 8.4 though. Well, I think it depends. Look, the thing with Discus is, I also explained this in the video. If you get Discus that are locally bred, then they are already used to your water parameters. No need to go adjusting your water parameters. Sometimes it's better to just do that instead of trying to get the perfect water parameters, because let me tell you something, you'll never get the perfect water parameters. That's just a fact, okay? And actually if the water parameters are like jumping up and down, that can be more stressful for the fish. So I always say it's best to keep what your tap water is and not to adjust that water too much. That's my opinion. And in my experience that works quite well. I really never worry about my water parameters. Well, the only things are, well, you don't want to, you don't want too much, you don't want any nitrite or ammonia, of course. But other than that, like the pH, hardness, it don't really matter. Alright, that's done. Let's see. Now it will drain. Okay, that's so weird. Like, why is it draining now but not back then? Oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, let's get the filter back in. So let's see, filter. Get this back on. But yeah, if you got any questions, let me know in the chat. I will answer them for you. And also, subscribe and like. And all that good stuff. Right. Let's see what's happening in the chat. Got 99 people in here. Wow, okay. That must be maybe a record. I don't know. Ment do you have? What do you mean with that? Ment? What is ment? This kid knows. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I guess. I mean, I've been keeping fish all my life. I'm only 18. But I've been keeping fish my whole life, and I have... Well... Oh, we got 114 now! Okay. I basically have my own fish shop, kind of. This is like in a garage, and I sell fish. I breed fish here. I have all kinds of baby fish here. So yeah, 114 though. That is definitely a record. I'm gonna screenshot that a minute. To the 114 people here, definitely like, subscribe, do that, because then we actually might be able to hit 10,000 by the end of the year. That's our goal. Let's see. I breed wild African cichlids. They need a lot of buffering for water to raise GHKH and hardens, but try keeping fry in tap water kills them. So I need. Yeah, okay. But that's a different story, right? That's a different story. But just so look for breeding and stuff. Yeah, that can be a bit different. However, for just keeping, if you're just keeping, then that, different rules apply, in my opinion. Well, hey, record. I know it just went up to 118 actually. So, lucky FTB. How many gallons are the smaller tanks on the left side of the two? Of the wait, what? Which ones? How many gallons are the smaller tanks? These. So, gallons, I don't even know. They're about 30 liters each, which is about 30, that's about 8 gallons each. I think about 8 gallons each. But it's like one thing. But like 8 gallons, 8 gallons, 8 gallons. Hey, we got 119! I'm taking screenshots because it's crazy. Anuba Jane, how are you doing? Quite the collection, yep. Your electricity bill must be fairly high. It is, but we do have solar panels, so that does help. But yeah, it does. But now, now it's so warm, so yeah, we're barely using any electricity to heat. But it is usually quite high. Why? Okay, but why are my tanks not draining? That's a genuine question I have. I really don't know what's happening. I guess let me just add this. Let's start filling them up again. I don't know what I need to do. Yeah, I use sponge filters for everything, so I just have one central air pump, which is actually down there. So that is quite energy efficient for sure. But I do have heaters, heaters, so that in the winter it's a bit crazy. How many gallons are the smaller tanks? These you mean? These are about 70 liters, which 70 liters. How much is 70 liters, guys? Is that like nearly 20 gallons? 20 gallons each? 125 we went up to. Okay, alright. But yeah, about 20 gallons each. It's to filter the bubbler light there, yeah. Hello Hannah, how are you doing? But heat in the room when cold will cost, exactly. So in the summer it's not too bad, but the winter, because here in the Netherlands, the winter it gets fairly cold, down to freezing, So yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. Why is it not draining? Is it because there's not enough pressure, or? Let's see. Let's see what's happening here. Why is it not draining? Can it just please drain? I don't know. Anyway. How many gallons are the tanks? Well, I've answered that one now about 3 times. So I've said about 20 gallons. Better put timers on the light. Well, they are on timers. They are. They are all on timers. Everything here is on a Wi-Fi timer. I can turn them off and on with a click of a button from anywhere in the world. You'd be surprised how many people love watching fish keeping, but most don't know how it works. You could just do lives of maintenance and people will watch. Yeah, true. True. Yeah, good point. I was stuck in the beginning of the live. Oh, right. Gotcha. Yeah, sometimes if you like pause it or something happens, then it like, it's not live, but then you have to click the live button, or I don't know. But I get it. Yeah, but we usually don't have this many people watching. The thing is, I don't know if it's actually... Well, it must be people. It must be real people. But like... Sometimes... I don't know. Alright, why... I don't get why this is not draining. And I need to adjust the temperature. No, but like usually I have about between 10 and 20 people watching. But never in like up into the 80, 90s or 100s. Right, let me adjust this temperature. A little bit warmer. But I wonder how many people actually will subscribe from this, because sometimes this does happen and like nobody subscribes, so then it doesn't really, like what's then the point, you know? I'm just not noticing, right, gotcha. I'm real people, good. You sub? Nice. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's what we need. We just need people to sub, I guess. And for those who are new, I do make a wide range of aquarium related content. Every week I post a new video. Every Thursday night I go live, standard. I also, let's see. Also I regularly do like shorts and stuff. So yeah. Okay, but can we get this to drain? Like, what is happening? It's just deciding not to drain, but instead to just... Maybe if I add a bit of that, then that's gonna pull it down. I don't know. We'll have to see. What do you feed your angelfish? They're very big. I just feed them mainly flake food. They do well on flake food, but also a lot of frozen. So that's where they grow from, yeah. Hey, a Moose! Moose is in there. How you doing, Moose? Moose, we got a lot of people in. Tell them to subscribe. No, like actually, we had like 125 just now, which I think is a record. I'm actually wondering why it's not draining now. I don't quite understand. But hey. I guess we'll move on with the last tank here. Ugh, but it is so warm today. Usually it's not this warm. And I don't do well in the heat, let's just say that. I can't cope with the heat. I really can't. Everyone unsubscribe. Well done, Moose. Thanks for that. Do you feed a lot of brine shrimp? I do. I hatch baby brine shrimp every day to feed to fry and stuff. So yeah. But I don't really feed it to like angelfish because they're just too big to like, I don't know. Like I can put it in, but then they just can't find it because it's so small. That's the baby brine shrimp at least. So, but I do just feed them frozen and whatnot. Alright. You know, we're gonna clean this filter as well. Because it has been long enough, let's just say that. Yeah, it's just deciding not to drain. I've never had that. That it just doesn't drain anymore, but I don't know, it must be draining slowly because we're also filling it up, so, you know. Alright, anyway. Let's get the sponge filters out. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Okay, nice. Actually, let's also clean the sides. Yeah, there's not much to do, but we'll do the little bit here, just to make it look even better. But yeah, subscribe. I don't know how many people are watching now because I haven't checked on the chat in a little while. Yeah, but we technically, if you think about it, we could hit 10,000 subscribers today. I mean, it's possible, like, you know, but it probably won't happen. But it is possible. I mean, hey, it's even possible to hit 100,000 subscribers today, or 1 million, or even 10 million. It's all possible in one day. It just doesn't happen. That's the difference. It just doesn't happen. But that's alright. You know, we can do it slow and steady. At least most subscribers I have are real, genuine subscribers who watch the videos. Because that's what I need. I need people to watch the videos. Okay, I'm gonna close this one. I don't know why it's not draining out. It's so warm. Whew! Let me check on chat a minute. I'm sweating. Oh, we gone down to 48. People lost interest. Wow, it's popping over here. JT is a legend. Oh, he works hard for it. I do indeed. Can Toy let them grow bigger for the angelfish? Want to make them even bigger then? To do what? Can Toy? What do you mean? How's the car? Whose car? My car? Or, well, it's not my car, but it's good. It's good. Let's Brian shrimp grow bigger on me. Oh! Yeah, I can try doing that. I've never done that, but yeah, I can try. Well, I have to carry on with my day for a bit. Thanks for the content. Subs, we'll check you out again soon. Alright, no problem. Thank you for stopping by, Jordan. I appreciate that. Brown shrimp need to be fed well to retain any nutrients after hatching. They're the most nutritious right after. Yeah, true. Are you in the UK? No, I'm not, Marco. I'm in the Netherlands. I don't know why everyone today said say hello. Well, you know what that is, Niels? So what that is, it depends what language. Well, you have it then in Dutch, your YouTube. But if you have your YouTube in Spanish, then it's basically, I think it's some kind of new feature where people can press a button and it says hello to me. I don't know. It's a bit weird, but yeah. Tarmus, but thinking it would still be nutritious for them, as in fact, yeah. Krasne Skalari a Terokovuchi. I don't know what that says, but sure. a hose down your drain and blast it with water, it will start a siphon. I know, yeah, that should. I know, that's what I tried. Like, I'm literally doing that. But it's still not doing it. Oh, now it's going. Oh. Haha. Now it's going. Oh, yeah. Now it's draining. Okay. Actually, that worked. Thanks for that tip. I thought I had done that, but probably not the right way. But now I have. So that's great. Now I'm just going to clean this sponge filter. Yeah. Da. But yeah, everyone who's here, please subscribe. And like the stream. Double tap your screen. That's all you have to do. But yeah, other than that. What time is it? It's 5:30. Okay. Not too bad. We haven't even done all these tanks yet. But it won't take long. It won't take long anymore, I don't think. Because I think we drained that tank through enough. So soon we can just start filling them. And yeah. Okay. This sponge filter is, I think, nice and clean. Okay, nice. Let's add that back in. I'm gonna check on chat in a minute. But let's see if this is gonna drain. Is it gonna drain? I think it is. Alright, let me get this sorted a minute. Okay, then all I need to do is clean this up. Okay, nice. Very nice. Okay, that's good. All right. Now that that's all done, we're actually going to get a little bit of this out, maybe. Or maybe not. I think we'll just leave it like so. Let me see in the chat. 68 people still. I haven't seen my fish room all the time. 4:30 p.m. in the UK here. Yep. 1:35 a.m. in Australia. Still doing water changes and started at 8 p.m. That's crazy. So you're from Australia. Nice. I do have a few people from Australia subscribing. Long time for water changes. 260 tanks. Takes forever. That's a lot. That's a lot of tanks. Hello, Sue. Yeah, that's a lot of tanks. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay. Missed a little bit. Always got to go over those bits you missed, you know. Otherwise it's just going to bother me. Anyway. I think these are good now. I'm going to close them up. And let them fill up again. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Alright, nice. Oh, I am sweating like you won't believe. Crazy. Hello, Aunt Central. How you doing? How you doing? We got 55 people in here, 27 likes. How many new subscribers did we get? I don't know. But subscribe so you can be one of the subscribers. What's the best type of filter in your opinion? Yeah, actually, sponge filters. I mean, for me, I use sponge filters in every tank. Because I do. Let me actually put it like this so you can see what I'm doing. But yes, sponge filters for me. They're just the most energy efficient and like, yeah, just the best in my opinion. Quickly gonna feed some brine shrimp to my fry, my betta fry, my rice fish fry, my rainbow fish fry. I don't have much left, so I'm just gonna finish all of that. Because my new hat should be, when did I put those in? That's always something I forget. I can never remember how long my brine shrimp have been in for. But yeah. We African cichlids and own a shop from home, but just purchase a proper shop. Okay, nice. That's cool. That's kind of like what I'm doing then, because all of this, let me turn this around. This is also kind of a shop, but then from my garage. So yeah, it's not as big, but it's a start, you know, it's a start. So yeah, but that's nice. We got 89 people in here again. Well done. Well done, people, for showing up. Oh, I was looking, what are these drips? But here's what they are. It's because I'm running cold water, the pipes are drenched in, like soaking wet. That's what it is. I was wondering, like, why is water dripping here? Let me dry it off. That's of course just condensation. Especially get it away from the electrical. Don't want it near the electrical, you know? Gotta start someone. If you love it, it's not work. Exactly. Pets and plants, hello. Can you be a homie and punch the camera for a Kyle Larson edit? What you mean? What you mean? Punch the camera. You mean like this? Boosh. If I'm not actually gonna punch it, I can. Boom. Boom. Oh no! Are you sure that you want to stop streaming? No, cancel. I don't want to do that. Just got my first tank, so still learning a lot. Why do you prefer sponge filters? Sorry if you already answered. Okay, that's cool. How are you doing, Gabrielle, by the way? Cool that you got your first tank. For me, well look, here's the thing. If you just have your own tank, I would actually not recommend sponge filters. Because I don't know. If you could just go your first tank, it depends. Where are you from? Because it also depends. In different places, they have different things that are common. Like here in the Netherlands, we actually, what is common to have in small tanks is just a little small internal filter with a little sponge in it, and that usually works quite well. If you've got a bit of a bigger tank, you get a canister filter. But I know in the US, you have like hang-on back filters, things like that. I've never really had a hang-on back filter, so I can't say much about it. But sponge filter is good if you have like multiple tanks, like I've got, because then it's more energy efficient. You see, so that's why I like it. But yeah. Anyways, Texas and America. Yeah, so in America, it's common to have like hang-on back filters. But I would choose between sponge filter, hang-on back, or internal. I mean, it depends how big your tank. If it's like really big, then you go canister filter. That's a no-brainer, you know. But if it's just a small tank, like under 20 gallons, then sponge filter, internal filter, or hang-on back filter. Those should be fine for you. Why is it so warm here? 10 gallons, yeah. See, so 10 gallons. I would go. Sometimes in a 10 gallon, like a sponge filter is too big, you know. Because it takes up too much space. So maybe like a little internal filter, maybe a small hang-on back. Depends what you got available, to be honest with you. But any of those will work well. By the way, we're nearly at 29 likes. Can we hit 30 likes? We should be able to because we've got 91 people in here. Hello GMB, 55 gallon canister. Yeah, if you got a 55 gallon, I'd go with a canister filter personally. Just because it'll help you out, really, in the long run. It'll just help you out. It'll be easier for you. Anyway, this tank is done. Alright, cool. What I quickly want to do, though, is get this, clean this gunk up. I don't know what it is. It looks disgusting. It's kind of like algae mixed with, I don't know. But it's probably not best to have near the tank, so let's just clean it up. As simple as it is. All right. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. What else do we need to do? Best method for treating ick. You think heat and salt? Yeah. Actually, yeah. Heat and salt is usually the best one for ick. You can also use some of the ick treatment, but that's usually it. 111 people in here. Well done. Hit the like button, you guys. Hit the like. I like the new internal filters have magnets and not so. Do they? I've never seen one of those before, but I'll take your word for it. Discus are lovely and colorful and big. They are, but, well, look. This pair is doing great. The other pair is not doing great. It's just, they're not. The male is sick. Female's looking a bit better today. But I don't know. They're not doing great, but hopefully I can get them back to what they used to be like, because they used to be beautiful. So yeah. But that's the thing with Discus. They can be tricky. And that's just a fact. Whoa, that's the camera. Hello Edgar, I own a 55 planted aquarium with 3 angels. My dream fish is the blue Tetracaro. What is the ideal temperature to keep this fish in? I think just around 25 Celsius, I think. Yeah. And meds or heat and salt, yep. Hello Andy, what fish in tank, bud? What fish do I have? Is that what you're asking? I have a bunch of fish. If you, by the way, if you guys want to see all the fish I have, then definitely check out my latest video. My latest video, it was actually a Fishroom tour. So then you can see every fish that I had. So yeah, if you want to know that, go check that video out. It's literally the latest video on the channel. Oase, Sissy, have it. Okay. How many kinds of fish do you have? A lot. I think I always have about between 50 and 100 different varieties of fish, I think. And around 1,000 fish in stock, I think. Can you show your beds, the ones for sale? I can, yes. Although the light is off, so I don't know how they're looking because they're probably like in sleep mode, you know. But I can turn that on. Let's see, I don't have many betters, by the way. Right now, I only have a couple. We have this crown tail male. I have this dude. Why is he not? Come on. Also, I need to do some maintenance on these tanks. That dude's quite cool. And then this dude is kind of hanging in the corner right now because he probably was kind of sleeping. But he's like blue. Come on. Move! Yeah, I don't know if it's focusing that well. That's the blue one. Blue-greenish. But yeah, I only have 3 right now. The reason why is because over here, if we go down here, and we move the bike out of the way, because yes, this is also still a garage, which does annoy me, but anyway. Down here, we have a bunch of baby betters. A bunch of them. So soon we'll have a bunch more to choose from. Different color varieties, white ones, black ones. So yeah. Yeah, 34. Wow, okay. Nice. So yeah, I have a bunch of them here growing up. So once those are big enough, then I can put them in there and get them for sale. But yeah, I don't have many now, like I just said. I showed you. But this is usually my better rack. I do not have monster fish. The closest I get to the monster fish are the discus fish. But I don't have any monster fish. Maybe one day, we'll see. Anyway, I think I'm just going to leave it at this. I'm not going to clean any more tanks. Reason being, really don't have the energy right now because it's just too warm. It is really too warm, and none of the other tanks are really necessary. However, I do actually want to do one thing. Oscar tigerfish though, nice. Just checked your vids briefly. Okay, I've subbed. Okay, nice. Appreciate that. But yeah, I have a bunch of videos. I mean, you can go back years on the channel. I have that many videos. I think in total like 800. I mean, that is a combination of live stream, shorts, and long form videos, but still, you know, between 800 and 900, I think. But it is so warm today. So warm. Okay. Anyway, this is full. Just need to fill that up a little bit. Then what I want to do quickly, go in these tanks, just clean the algae off. Other than that, we're good. But yeah, just clean the algae off. 4 years, yeah, exactly. That's what I call commit. Well, that's the thing. Even though, I mean, I've got, what, 7,500 subscribers, which is It's not to be sniffed at, you know, it is something. But would I wish it had gone a bit quicker? Yeah. Will it come? I believe it will. As long as I stay committed and just consistent, then it will come. At some point it will come. I do believe that. So I'm just going to keep doing my thing. That's how simple it is, really. I'll just keep doing my thing. And if people enjoy it, they watch along, and if they don't, well then they don't. Simple as that. That's kind of how it works. I can't make people enjoy my stuff. People have to enjoy my stuff naturally and enjoy me naturally. If they don't, then they don't, and then yeah, then that's not gonna be anything. Quickly gonna, I don't know if you guys can see me over here. Quickly just wanna drain a little bit more out here, just to clean up. Make sure everything is nice for them. Let's get that back in place. All right. Looking good. Looking good. That's also nearly full. Right. Just drain that out. Some channels never ever increase their subs. You're doing okay. Yep, true. 28 inches red-tailed catfish in my pond. Wow. He's a heavy eater. Yeah, I can imagine. That's big. We got still 70 people. This whole live stream we've had consistently, consistently a lot of people watching, which is interesting. I wonder, can somebody tell me how many subscribers I have? Can somebody check out, like refresh my channel page and then see how many it's, like how many it's saying? Because I'm genuinely now interested. And I can't see myself because then I have to click off from the live stream. Well, we don't want that to happen, do we? Did I close that off? Yes, I did. I need to close this off. And then... yeah, so if somebody can tell me, that'd be great. Ooh, it is warm in here. Let's see. Is that a fish store just for a hobby? Well, it is also partly a fish store. It is also partly a fish store. So, yeah. It is. And if you want to see everything, like I said, my latest video is a whole fish store tour, fish room tour, whatever you want to call it. 7,760, it says. Okay. That means we've gained about 50 subs. Yeah, about 50 subs. That's crazy. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need. I like your setup. It's so neat and organized. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do, yeah, I do like everything neat and organized. That is kind of my thing. No mess on the floor and stuff, you know. Well, unless I'm working. But how you doing, Pete, by the way? Nice to see you. But yeah, yeah, okay, that's at least 50 new subscribers. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's pretty good. I like that. Okay, my plan is just up here. I don't know if you guys can see. My plan is just up here to kind of... what cichlid do I have? I don't have... well, I have some dwarf cichlids, but I don't have any African cichlids. So I have different dwarf cichlids from South America. I mean, angelfish are cichlids also. Discus are cichlids. So, yeah, those type of things I have. However, yeah, I'm just gonna do this top row. Since I did the other rows like 2 days ago, I didn't do this one. And this one also deserves to be done, so that's why I'm just gonna do these. And I can see the algae here, and it's like, kind of looks messy. So I want everything to look nice and good. So that's what we're gonna do. And of course I cannot see the chat when I'm up here, so if you put something in the chat, then I will respond to it a little bit later. I still want some kind of TV here where I can just put the live stream on and watch the chat. Still haven't done it though. I do have an iMac here, an old one. The last time I turned it on, it nearly exploded. So I don't know if I should do that again. But we'll see. But anyway. So I'm just gonna, only do this top rack here. And then that should be good. Some dead leaves. It is actually just too warm to do maintenance now, but you know, whatever. What has to be done has to be done. At least that's how I see it. You know, fish don't take holidays. Fish don't do those type of things. So I gotta be here for them every day. If I'm not, well, then you risk them dying or getting sick or, you know, all that stuff. And I'd rather that not happen. Let's see in the chat. Is this your store? Yes, it is. It is in a garage. Where'd you get those black lids? It's awesome. I also want for my crown. Which black lids? You mean these sliding doors? This is just like a whole rack. This is a complete set. That's how you buy it. I bought them second hand from fish stores here. Because brand new they're quite expensive. But second hand they're quite cheap. So yeah. There's quite a lot of them available around here. So that's why I got those. It is really warm. I'm sweating. Like I took a shower this afternoon. And now I can literally just take a shower again because this is crazy. Any tips for treating egg with no medication? Yeah. Raise temperature and add salt. Thank you for all the information. I have to go, but I subscribed. I'll see more of your content later. Awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Have a good rest of your day, by the way. What is my best seller? Good question. I don't know. My best seller? That's a good question. Neon Tetras always, of course. Neon Tetras always sell well. What else? Neon Tetras. I sell a lot of angelfish. Yeah, angelfish down here. Sell a lot of those little guys. So we do sell a lot of angelfish. Gouramis. That's why I always have a lot in stock because they do sell well. Looks like a store setup. Yeah, that's correct. Store in a garage. Which I have a full store tour. Which was my recent video. Go check it out. Cardinals also, of course. But yeah, gouramis actually sell quite well. Honey gouramis here we got. We've also... Yeah, what else? Corridors sometimes also. But those type of things, they do quite well. Rainbow fish sometimes as well. The Fricatus rainbow fish, which you can't really see. But yeah, hit that like button. Why? What I don't get, when we have like 100+ people, they just don't hit that like button. I don't know why, but whatever. But yeah, hit that like if you can. Alright, that tank's looking much better already. Yeah. How long have I been live for? 76 minutes. Which is, how long is that? That's an hour and 16, right? Yeah, okay. Well, we'll maybe do another 15 minutes or so until I've done this, and then I'll end, because I also have to eat some food, have dinner, because it is like 6:05 or whatever. So yeah, that is the thing. Let's get this tank cleaned up. By the way, I think tomorrow I might be going to a different fish shop to do a tour there. So that'll be exciting. So I'll definitely film that, of course, because, I mean, that's what I go for. I don't go to stores to buy fish, because I buy my own fish. So yeah. But still, it's fun to visit stores and like do a store tour and things like that, and talk with the owners and stuff. So yeah. I should really clean all these sponge filters. However, I'm not going to do that today. Maybe tomorrow I'll just go through and just do all the sponge filters. You know, sometimes I like to do everything in one go, and sometimes I also just like to spread things out. For example, now I'm just doing the algae scrubbing, and then the other day I'll do the filters, and then I'll do a water change. Like, sometimes I do like to spread it out, because it can be a bit much sometimes if you have to do everything on every tank in one go. I have done it before, and I've done actually a challenge before, which I've got a video on that as well. You can check that out on the channel. It's called like, can I clean all my fish tanks in 1 hour or in under an hour or something like that. Hello Andrea, how are you doing? Nice to see you. It's like a bit like ASMR and people just watching people pottering around cleaning and doing. True. Here in Philippines we don't usually buy racks in the aquarium, we do it ourselves. Start to make it cheaper. Yeah, good point. Hello Trader from Brazil, nice. Trader is also a name of a famous YouTuber here in Italy, is it? I've made my own for a few tanks, but I want to add more. I only have 6 at the moment. Love watching and cleaning those aquarium. I can relate much. It's really relaxing. I don't know why. Yeah, that's a lot of people do say that. A lot of people do say it's just relaxing to see people clean tanks. And then also some people say I have a relaxing voice. For some people, my voice puts them to sleep. I don't know. Like, Yeah. And then other people say I have an annoying voice, so I don't know. Here is very hot, 32. 32 is not hot, it's 35 here today. Crazy. How is the Netherlands warmer than Italy? Like, how? Ciao obrigado. I do not know what that means. Goberian, once a fish keeper will always be a fish keeper, doing anything for the sake of the fish. Yeah, good point. Find fish keeping really interesting as I'm always learning something. Yeah, true. True. You can never know, like you've never learned everything in fish keeping. There's always something to learn. Even old experts learn something sometimes. Maybe not as often, but they do. They seriously do. So yeah. I have a bunch of videos on that as well, like the whole fish keeping world and how it's going and stuff, and yeah, you can check those out if you want. I mean, there is so many videos to check out if you're new. It's probably too many, which I apologize for in advance. But there again, sometimes people find my channel, really get hooked, watch every single video that I've done in the past 4 or 5 years. And that's great when people do that, because it's great for my channel. Because the more people watch, the more YouTube is going to send my content out to more people. To eventually get me more subscribers, more money, and then eventually I can maybe make it a full-time thing. That'd be my dream, I think. Full-time fish keeping. In whatever way, like in whatever form it is. Like I want my own real fish, like this is a fish shop too, but you know, like a fully fledged one. But then I also want to make YouTube videos like I do now. So if I could combine all those things and make that my job, that'd be great. That's seriously what I want to do. I'm going to be studying, because I've just finished high school, I'm going to be studying business administration. So yeah, and my plan after that takes 3 years. After that, my plan's pretty much to just go real full-time on the business here that I've got. Will it be possible? I do not know. Will we find out? Yes, we will. And if you want to go along with the journey, on the journey with me, then, well, stick around, subscribe, and you'll find out. Let me just tell you that. You'll find out if I succeed or fail. You will find out. Ooh, everything is sticking to me. My shirt is just sticking to me. Just everything. It's too warm in here. Sometimes I just prefer it to be winter, because then you never have the issue of saying, oh, it's too warm. You know what I mean? But then when it's too cold, we always say, oh, we want it warmer. But then when it's too warm, we always say we want it colder. It's never right. Never. Never. Even the glass tanks are steaming up because it's so warm here. Can you believe that? So even these tanks are heating up. Should we drain this? Yeah. Why not? We're draining stuff now anyway, so let's just drain those tanks out. "49 people still here. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Crazy. Alright, mate, I'm from Australia. No, I'm not from Australia, actually. But I'm good at doing different accents, I think. The Indian one, the Indian one is my best, but I don't want to insult any Indian people, so let's not do it. That might be the best thing to do and the wisest thing to do, actually. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Alright. Problem is, once I start doing that, I start doing this down here as well, because then I just see stuff that needs to be sucked up. And that's my problem. I just can't stop. I keep going. Which I don't know if that's a big issue or not. But yeah. Do 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 do. Alright, that's good enough for here. That has now been drained out. Yeah, that's enough. We don't need more than that. Just close that up. And open this one up, open that one up, start filling it, and then we're good. I'll get to the chat now in a minute. Right, I'm gonna get to the chat now because that just needs to fill up. Did we do? Yes, I did that. Okay. Well, it's all good then. Did I close it up? Yes, I did. So now it's just a waiting process. Before I do that, let's see. Okay, let's get to the chat. The Alps, yeah, so you're in the northern part. Poland is 28 degrees, that's warm as well, eh? 28 here. Where are you from, Pete? In the UK, we don't often get it really hot. Nah. It's difficult in the Netherlands to get wild fish. I never saw wild discus, for example. Not too difficult, I don't think. I've never had any, but yeah. You've fished for like 8 years now, but still, I've never get tired of doing water change and adding new tanks. 22 tanks per year, so I do water change once a week. Yep. Downgrade of winter or the short days. Yeah, that's the thing. I hate that. 22 tanks, cool. What fish do you keep? I keep 2 fish tanks, 240 liters with cichlid and 100 liters with gourabi. Nice. 6 flower horn tetras, guppies, breed cichlids, crayfish as well. Angelfish and massive red-tailed catfish. Also keep around a bit sad. They say she died 3 years ago. All right. Hey William, how you doing? Trying to get my 3-year-old to bed. Nice. Yeah, William, we had a lot of people. We had like 125 people in today. A lot of people. Hello, Discus King. Hello, nice to meet you. I breed and sell discus for a full-time job. Oh, nice. Where are you from? Where are you from? And you'll, if you do that, you'll enjoy my video that I did. I did a tour of like a big discus breeding facility farm place. It's on my channel like 2 or 3 videos ago, so check that out. You'll 100% enjoy that. So yeah, anyway, that tank is filling up, which is good. Quickly need to do something here, so I'm going to take these out. You guys can still hear me. Whew. So warm. It is super warm. I'm sweating. I can take another shower. Like, I don't know if you guys can see. Sweat. It's not even water from like the cleaning the tanks, because sometimes I also have that. But no, this is just sweat. Alright, let's squeeze the air out of this. There we go. Discus are looking better already. That's good. The water change does do massive wonders, I will say that. Okay, that's still filling up. Yeah, I'm going to have to do like, when it's a bit cooler, I'm going to have to spend a bit more time in here doing some things. So you're working out while doing water changes, pretty much. In the UK, we got a little never heard of heat wave on at the moment. 30 degrees in my house yesterday, hit like 29 outside. It's a peak today. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, out here it's 35 now, and in my room it's 32. All the way from South Africa, we'll definitely go and look at it, dude. Oh, that's cool. South Africa, I really want to go to South Africa once. Like, actually, I do. Seems so cool. Are dwarf cichlids popular in your shop? A little bit, sometimes. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. It really depends. Like, sometimes yes, sometimes no. Like these Epistogramma agazizii, I would think they're a popular one, but they've been here for at least a month, so yeah. But then like rams, German blue rams, they sell quite quick, so yeah, it really depends. Alright, yeah, but South Africa, that's cool. That is cool, but it's warm there as well, I know. Amazing place, yeah. What to feed fish if they don't want to eat? Good question. I would say live foods. If a fish really doesn't want to eat, try live foods. Almost every fish will eat live foods. Because I have the same issue now with my discus here, doesn't want to eat anything. But as soon as I put live blackworms in, they do eat that. So, yeah. That's the thing. The key is live foods, I would say, if you have a fish that's not eating. By the way, let me drain this out so we can... Okay. Looking good. Put the cap back on. We're nearly full. Yeah, if everyone here just likes and subscribes, that'd be awesome. Because then you can hit 10,000 subscribers. At least that's the goal by the end of the year. So yeah, subscribe. And help me hit it. Hit it hard. Okay. What's happening in the chat? Yeah, you need to buy health. I know. But sometimes I do get healthy ones, which then is good. My problem is too many fish. I'd like to have not enough room for... Yeah, good point. Yeah, that's true. Bought a pool, a marble tiger blue. Nice. Yeah, beef heart. Yeah, live foods. Which country? The Netherlands. The mighty Netherlands. It's winter now. Oh yeah, so temp drops down to -2 and 10. So it warms up during the day till 25. In summer it gets 35, yeah. How many air pumps? Only one. Only one. I have one central air pump. That's it. My central air pump is here. I can show it to you. Oh, Eco. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I just have this air pump. That runs everything here in the... Yeah, here, like everything. It's Spreek even Nederlands naar mij. Ik kan wel Nederlands praten, maar mijn kanaal is in het Engels, dus dat is een beetje... Ja, dan verstaat niemand anders mij. Dus dat is even het dingetje. One time I went to the Netherlands by car from here. Very long trip. Wow. That's crazy. That is a long trip. That is quite a long trip. Right, let me water these plants. Water these plants. Let's clean this out. Let's actually close this up. Or unless, no, actually, before we do that, let's fill this up. Fill these tanks up to the max. Ik ga abonneren, dankjewel. Dat waardeer ik. En als je vissen of planten of producten of zo nodig hebt, dan kun je even mijn website bekijken, jtkeepingfish.com. De link staat in de, gewoon als je op mijn kanaal gaat, of ja, je kunt ook gewoon opzoeken op Google, dan vind je het ook. Ik weet niet waar je vandaan komt, ik zit in Voorschoten. Dus, love the melon discus, you should get some. Yeah, I want to get more discus, but yeah. Can you show us? What do you want to see? I just showed you the air pump. Just showed you. I just showed you. Alright, do we need to go? Okay. There. Then close that up. Quickly down here. Then we're looking pretty good. So once that's full, turn it off. Quickly mop the floor. Ik heb wel modderkruipers, ja zeker. 4 aquariums, oké, mooi. Let me turn this off a minute. Whenever I hear the Netherlands, the thing that always comes in my mind is the home of legendary pigeon fantasy. Right, yeah. Kijk, modderkruipers. Ja, ze zitten een beetje verstopt. Ze zitten hier allemaal in. Ik weet niet hoeveel ik er nog heb. Niet zo heel veel meer. Ze zijn ook niet de allergrootste. Maar ze zitten hier wel in. Ik heb er 4, mooi. Alright, so that's full. By the way, I'm going to be ending soon because... Well, I'm going to be ending soon because I need to get food, dinner, because it's 6:30. And dinner will be ready soon, if not already. So yeah, I need to go do that. Right, quickly... ja, als je... Maar dan moet je wel even afspraak maken. Want ik heb niet zeg maar openingstijd, want het is zeg maar in mijn garage zeg maar. Dus ja, maar je kunt op mijn website kun je afspraak maken. Je kunt ook even een berichtje sturen of zo. Kan ook. Dus ja, kan zeker. Okay. I'm quickly going to... Let me put this back. Yeah, that's the hour for appetite. That's the difference between the Netherlands and the rest of the world. In the Netherlands, people eat early. Like, yeah, like actually early. But yeah. Anyway, I'm quickly gonna just mop the floor. Et voila, voila, voila. And then, once we've done that, I'm gonna end, unfortunately. I might be back tomorrow, maybe on Thursday for sure, because I always go live on Thursday at 8 p.m. Central European time. So whatever the time for me now, it's 6:30. So whatever time it is for you, but then 8 p.m. my time, if you get what I mean. Anyway, that's everything cleaned up, and we got everything sorted. Nice, nice, nice. So ja, red, neon blue eye. Nee. Ik heb wel de furcatus momenteel, maar die waar je het over hebt, die wil ik misschien wel ooit bestellen. Maar dat moet ik even kijken. Uit en out, oké, cool. Anyway, that's it for now. This is what the fish room is looking like. Looking pretty good. Been live for 100 hours, or 100 minutes, or 100 hours. Ja, het zijn leuke visjes. Of heb je het over de furcatus? Dat zijn deze. Die zijn zeker leuk. Kijk dan. These are the furcatus rainbow fish. Really cool. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out all my videos on the channel. Is this my store? Yes, it is. For everyone joining now, I am going to end because I need to eat. Because I'm also a human being. Doei tot de volgende keer. Tot de volgende keer. Ik zie je vast nog wel. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys. We had a lot of people, like 100+ people, which is awesome. And yeah, anyway, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys probably Thursday, because then I'll be live for sure. But anyway, come join that. Go watch all the videos on the channel. And I'll see you guys next time.